Hello and welcome to Tuesday's Thought of the Day. Each Tuesday from now on we're going to be bringing you a brief thought for the day. My name is Sarah and I'm one of the ministers here at West Wickham and Shirley Baptist Church, and I am just returning from maternity leave, and I've got to say this is not how I imagined it. I'm in my front room with my laptop on my ironing board, but here we are. We all find ourselves in this situation together. I just want to share some brief thoughts today about change and about being still. You know, when I started my maternity leave, suddenly everything that I knew was turned on its head. My busy role in my job as a minister, everything that I'd ever known was suddenly shrunk right down to this tiny baby in my arms. My whole world shrunk to the size of my little newborn son. And it was an amazing, but yet quite strange experience. And for many of us now, our worlds have shrunk right down because of coronavirus, because of how we're trying to save lives and stay at home. We have found that everything has shrunk right down. And change like that, especially in such a short period of time, can be really unsettling. And something someone said to me was, we are not human doings, we are human beings. So often, and I know I do, we place so much emphasis on our roles, on our jobs, on what we do to give us value and meaning. And actually, when God looks at us, He's not looking at what we do, He's looking at who we are. And who we are is who God says we are. We are His children who He loves. And in this time where everything has been turned upside down, everything has changed. And for many of us, our worlds have shrunk right down to the four walls of our house. It's really important to remember that in all the change, in all the upheaval, God is the God who does not change and who loves us the same yesterday, today and forever. You know, there's a famous theologian called Miranda Hart, and she said this in a recent Instagram post. She said, "In the rush to return to normal, use this time to consider which parts of normal are worth rushing back to." Everything has changed for us at the moment. Everything has completely been turned on its head, almost in an instant. And none of us wanted to be in this situation, but perhaps this situation gives us a time to stop and to reflect. The change has happened and it's hard and it's continuing, but maybe we can stop and reflect. And one of the things we can think about is this: God says to us, be still and know that I am God. Now, I'm rubbish at being still. I like to be rushing everywhere, doing lots of stuff. And I found it really hard when I first had my son, and he needed me 24 hours a day pretty much, and I had to just be still. Because that was all that was required of me. And it's really difficult when everything we know changes. But God says, be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46 says this: God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. There is a river whose streams make glad the city of God, the holy place where the Most High dwells. God is within her, she will not fall. God will help her at the break of day. And then later on it says, be still and know that I am God. God will help you at the start of each new day. And can I encourage you at the start of each new day, or some point in the day, to try and get a little bit of time to pause, to stop, and to know that God is with you and that He loves you. Your world probably has completely changed. If you're homeschooling your children, it might be very hard to find that little bit of peace. But can I encourage you, wherever you find yourself today, to be still and know that God is with you. He loves you and He is there right by your side. God bless you, and we'll be back next Tuesday with more thoughts for the day. See you soon.